All right, let's take a look at this cold start for this 2110cc air-cooled VW motor. 57.73. Not too cold for you East Coast guys, but that's our California temperature today. So first we're going to take a look at the dimmer switch on the headlights. And we're going to watch how it dims all the gauges. They all come on pretty much evenly. And then we'll get in here and do a cold start. I usually try to start the car weekly. I don't drive it too much. Probably put on about 2,000 miles in the last 2 years. A couple pumps on the accelerator. And a little bit of gas. And then I usually let it warm up and hold it at about 1200 RPM. Now while it's warming up, we're going to go through some of the interior electronic functions. First, let's turn on the heat. We're going to show you. So we've got nice heat coming out of the vents here for defrost. If you flip the toggle down below, it will change the air to direct on your feet. Alright, going to start with a left blinker. Go to right blinker. We're going to do flashers. Then we'll do our lighted, it's a Porsche 911 driving light switch right here, and it'll light up. Excuse me. Get our cigarette lighter going. This is our rear window defrost. We have current to the switch and to the rear window, but the metallic strip on the rear window no longer works. There's our cigarette lighter. If you look up here, we have a dome light that goes on, and then we're going to shut it off, and then we're going to turn it to door function. So as I open the door, you'll see the light come on. We also have a rear dome light that I'm going to turn on in the back, and that would be the switch right here. Let's do our brights. So if you watch this little blue light here, you'll see the brights come on. Yeah, how about windshield wipers? Let's do windshield wipers. So there's speed 1. And there's speed 2. Horn. Alright, that should do it for the interior functions. And you can see now it's warmed up. I usually let the cylinder heads get up to about 200 degrees or so before I drive. I like to warm the motor up. You can see the idle coming up as it's warming up. And let's go take it for a drive and see how she feels. Okay, let's get some footage going through the gears here. We're going to do a couple different types of driving, a little stop and go so you can hear the idle come down, a little freeway for acceleration. Throttle a little bit.
take a look at this modified pop top. This is a copy of a Vanagon style bonk, and for my application it just works so much better, a little bit cleaner looking. I can put 2 small adults up there or 1 regular size adult and have plenty of room. I still have the factory cot, which will go with the sail, but let me show you how this works. And while we're here, we can get a shot of the lacquer finish on this roof. My first video, this looks like it's all water damaged here, but it's not. It's just the way the grain's a little bit darker through here. There's some accents of some dark grain, almost looks like a pen mark. I don't know how it pulled that out of the lacquer, but it's not water damage, so just wanted to verify that. And this is how the top works. So push up here, and then you slide this forward. This, pop off your strap here, pop off your strap here, right? And then the back one here. And I'm only gonna lift it up a little bit because it is very wet out. I don't want the top to get wet, but basically you just push it up like this and then climb up here. And when you're ready to go to sleep, you slide the cubby back closed, and you basically have your own little loft up here. And then when you close it, it is kind of tricky to fish these straps through these holes, but like I said, in my application, it was well worth it. A little bit of extra work of what it takes a couple more minutes to lock it down. So we'll go ahead and lock it down. I'll show you how this goes. Pull that strap down there. It's important that you make the side clearance, the awning. It catches on the awning. It's kind of a close fit there, so you've got to push that in. The awning is such a nice feature that I did not want to give it up for the ability to put on the factory side tent directly on the rain gutter. What I do is I just slide this little cubby back over. All right, next we'll take a look at how the awning pops out. Okay, let's take a look at this Catalina awning, how it assembles and retracts. First thing you want to do is you want to undo your locks, and they're opposite because you're staring at the back side of them. Once you loosen your lock, I use a screwdriver, I stick it in this hole, and I slide the leg out. I'm just going to bring them down, and I'm going to go ahead and tighten the lock there temporarily. We'll do the same on the other side. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to unhook the top cover from the leg. You'll see a little clip there. There it is. And you're going to pop this up and look for the pull cord. Once you get the pull cord, you'll pull the top out and make sure you kind of bring the legs with it so that they don't fall. And you'll bring it out till you hear a click. Once you hear that click, you have locking buttons here that hold the awning up, and you're done. You can either mount them to the ground at your camp spot, or I have brand new Fiamma brackets that you can put them onto the side of the bus, and they'll cantilever back. So you have that option too. And let's go ahead and retract the awning, put it back so you know how it works. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna hold the edge of it here, and you're gonna push your buttons in so that the arms start to retract, and just walk it back, let it keep it even, just like you're rolling up a window blind. Let the legs kind of follow. And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to pop it up underneath the cover. All right, we're going to make sure that these are hooked up inside here. Go on this side, it's hooked. And then again, you just bring your leg up like this, loosen up your lock, and it will slide right back in. And we won't put it all the way in until we get the other side up. So Loosen that leg up. Sure our strap is up inside here. Go ahead and put the leg in there. Put your screwdriver in here, shut it, take that one, and it goes right back in there, and then go ahead and close your locks up. And that's it.